Greetings, greetings. If you can hear me and also see my screen, say we can hear you and we can also see your screen. If you can hear me, say you can hear me and you can also see my screen. Who's that with me here? Is that Tony?
Yeah, this is Tony. Can you hear me?
Welcome, Tony. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, if you can hear me and also see the screen, say we can hear you. Laurie is there. Marie is there. We've got more people than this. I'm really excited about the information you're about to receive. I've been privileged to have had access to the same information, and I'm totally blown away. And if you currently are in a noisy place, it's very, very important that you go into a very quiet place. This is going to totally change the way you see the internet. Everything is about to change. So I hope you are really excited about what you're about to become part of, because the person behind this is someone I totally admire and I'm proud to call a friend, and I'm also proud that he has been involved in my program for a very, very long time. So, guys, how many of you are excited to be here? Just tell me, just write excited, excited. I want to see how many people are excited. Don't be shy. Even if you cannot spell excited, just write whatever spelling which you like. Tony, what time is it for you there?
Right now it's 6:03 a.m.
Oh, lucky
So
you.
it's
For me, 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Yeah.
1 a.m. I did 5 webinars today. Very excited.
I
There
noticed
was
that. I
no,
noticed my email box was blowing up. All these webinars. Too bad I was sleeping through all of them, but I'm glad I can make this one.
the only one I wanted to be part of is this one, because I know you're going to change many people's lives, and I'm not going to keep anyone waiting any longer. So, without any further ado, guys, welcome. I'm really excited to have Tony Lata here. He's someone I've worked with for quite a while now. He was one of the very first members to join Real Marketing Masters back when we did not even have a proper website or anything. So Tony came to me and said, Teach, I'm promoting for all these people and I've done extremely well for them. I think it's time I do something worthwhile. I want to change people's lives. I want to help people make money online, have the kind of life which I have. Right now, he's in Vietnam and living the internet lifestyle. So I said, Tony, it's time for you to what? To be on your own. It's time for you to come up with something which you feel is going to really revolutionize the internet. And he went for a few months, came back with something which totally blew my mind. I looked at it again. I was like, you're not serious. Then we sat down to really see how viable it is. And like most people, they've known me for years. I've only endorsed one product. That was Dagan Smith's product, because he was my original mentor, right? I did not put a stamp of approval on anything else. And guess what? I'm the one who scheduled this webinar. I told Tony the last time you came, we did not bring enough people. Come back and share the valuable information so that at least people will have that in their hands and they can make an informed decision whether to support you or not. Because I totally believe in this product. So for those who don't know Tony, he has been successful in many different programs, and I've got no doubt this is the next big thing. So without any further ado, Tony, welcome. I'm going to mute myself and learn. Take it away.
Awesome. Do I have the screen? All right. Can you guys see my screen? I'm assuming that's my screen. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to start here. Okay, guys, so thanks, Tish, for the introduction. That was very heartwarming. And yes, we do have a little bit of history, and I do appreciate you in every single way. So I'm not going to overhype this webinar. I'm just going to get straight to the point. I want to talk to you guys about how to make $1,000 a day without literally making a single sale. I know for some of you guys are like kind of scratching your heads. Is that even possible? Because ever since we all started making money online, or started learning to, there was no possibility of doing that without making sales. So I'll explain a little bit further. Just follow along with me. Just trust me. But first, before we get into this, I need you guys full undivided attention. So if you guys are on Facebook, on YouTube, or whatever else you're doing right now, I need you to put that away or stop doing that and give me your full undivided attention for the next 20 to 30 minutes, okay? Because what I'm about to share with you, I'm pretty sure you have never seen done before. So how would you like to make money online literally without having to sell anything, or without making, again, a single sale? Literally, you're not talking to anyone, you're not promoting yourself, you're not branding yourself, you're not putting yourself out there, you're not coaching anyone, you're not recruiting a single soul, and there's no hype involved. And again, there's no sales to be made. Literally, there's nothing you really have to do here. So who am I? For those who already don't know me, my name is Tony Lata. I branded myself as the king of automation due to the fact that I value my freedom more than anything else. At 20 years old, I ran my own sales and marketing company. I had about 50 to 100 people within my office, going door to door, business to business, working for Fortune 500 companies. One of my early on success. I've also been able to be #1 affiliate in 3 different companies. Recruited over 2,000 people in 2 years on complete autopilot, and I've mastered the art of automation. Where I've been able to use tools, systems, other people's time, outsourcing. I have over 7 virtual assistants right now operating my many income streams for me, and I've generated over $10,000 within 7 different companies with my short time being online. Just some income proofs for those non-believers that just need to see it to believe it, so they can, have trust in what I'm saying. So this is one income stream I've been able to generate a nice $13,000 in commission. It was actually the very first company that I've joined and I started online with, but it's about 10% automated. The second income stream is about $14,000. It was a rev share program. This was 100% automated. The second income stream here, I was able to generate about $2,236 in recurring commissions, and recruited over 69 people personally, with a total of 1,538 people in my downline total. This was about an 80% automated program at a $7 entry fee. And the fourth income stream here is a top tier program. My income stream with this, I was able to generate about $23,700 $727.05, with a total of 243 people in my downline. And this was, again, a top tier program, so it didn't take a lot to generate that. Okay, and my fifth income stream was with you guys, that are Real Marketing Masters, with Tish the Great, with a handsome $13,460. This was the most I probably ever generated with the least amount of people. Again, this was 100% automated. As you guys know, Tish does all the work for you. So those are my income streams to show you guys, what I'm all about. In my last, 2 years online within the biz op niche, what my biggest problem that I found was a lot of these programs, promised a lot, but very seldomly delivered what they promised. And I guess I had this drive, or this idea in my head that if you want something done, I guess you got to do it yourself. So I was on a mission to find something that was available, that would work for the average person to just actually make money online for once, where you didn't have to recruit, where you didn't have to sell. I just wanted to find something that was unique and never been done before, and the ordinary person can actually do. And that was called CPA. For some of you guys that already know what CPA are, please follow along and just listen up. And for those that don't know what CPA is, I'm gonna go dive right into it and what exactly it is. So CPA, what it is, it stands for cost per acquisition, or cost per action. What it is you're actually getting paid to generate leads. You can get paid for also single submits, for either entering someone's email, phone numbers, or postal code, any single submits on an opt-in form to a advertising company. You also get paid for free trials, so people are giving away free coupons, free downloads, free diet supplements. You get paid for just getting someone to try something. And you get paid by promoting different niche products within the weight loss industry. That should be weight loss, beauty, finances, and games, and biz ops, and the list goes on and on and on. There's just so many industries out there that are looking for people to generate them leads. You can make commissions completely behind closed doors, so no one needs to know who you are when you're doing this. And I'm gonna introduce you to someone in a bit here that you probably have never heard of, but is doing extremely well in this industry. And again, there's no selling required, because you're not making sales, or you're not talking to people. You're just generating leads for these companies. Okay. Now, I have a question for you guys. How many of you have ever actually generated a lead for your business? Can I see some comments in the comments section? Have you actually generated a lead yet for your business? Okay, again, a yes, 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 email list. Okay, so my second question is, how many of you guys have actually been paid for each and every lead in your autoresponder? And I'm sure that the answer is no, right? What if I told you that there are people who are making 30 to 50K a day for generating leads, where you are getting zero for your leads? They're literally making money for just generating leads and building an email list, where we, as biz ops, or in the make money online niche, we're generating leads, but these leads aren't really actually paying us. We're paying for these leads. The only time we actually make money from these leads is if if they convert into sales. So if this was so easy, why isn't everyone doing this? Why isn't everyone generating leads instead? Well, I tried it myself, as you guys should know by now, and I wasn't really getting the results I was hoping for. But because of the type of person I am, I wasn't willing to accept defeat. So I started attending seminars, buying product after product. I really wanted to master this niche because I knew if I can figure this out, I can teach it and I can help the next person. But it seems like every time there was just one thing missing, and I couldn't understand why. So I decided to change my approach. I decided to take a different direction. I stopped doing this by myself, and I got a mentor. I got someone that was influential, that knew what it was doing, that was dominating the CPA world. So for the first time ever, after getting my mentor, I was able to make about $1,000 a day for just generating leads without having to make any sales. As you guys can tell, I'm really excited about that, and it was just mind-blowing that to know that I can make this type of commission for the first time online without having to talk to a single soul, without having to do really whole lot of work that I'm used to, and you're not making any sales. You're just generating leads. As you know, 80% of your leads are never going to buy from you that you have generated. And 80% of your results only come from 20% of your leads if you guys follow the 80-20 rule, which is the Pareto principle. So why not get paid for 100% of your leads? So when I discovered this, I wanted to share with you guys as soon as possible. So that's why today I'm sharing this with you. So I wanted to show you guys something I created, something I know that's going to be the next big thing, the thing that's going to change everything for you. If you haven't made a commission before and you just really needed to work with someone that actually been where you are, that it's just an average person, that anyone can do this, and there's no hype. Again, you're not getting paid for making sales, you're just getting paid to generate leads. It's called CPA Beast. It's my very own company, very own program. I'm so excited to be releasing this to you guys first, and no one has ever seen this before. Only those that are on this webinar are most likely the very first ones to see this. So before I get into CPA Beast and all the benefits and what it's all about, I want you to take a pen and paper. If you're in a noisy place, I want you to go to a quiet place. I want you, again, full undivided attention. Again, if you have Facebook, YouTube, anything open around, close them off. Please give me your attention. I want to introduce to you my mentor in the CPA world, the gentleman that's responsible for helping me make about $1,000 a day right now. And it's my privilege to introduce you to Mohammed. He's been in the industry for 7 years. He's responsible for, we're talking about $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a day. He is one of my favorite mentors next to Tish. These guys are killing it for a reason, because they probably obviously know something. And the moment I reached out to him and asked for his help, it all changed for me. So I wanted to introduce you guys to Mohammed for partnering with me on this program to help you guys succeed. So he's going to share with you guys exactly what he does and how he does it and what we're going to do for you at the very end here, okay? So for nothing further ado, can I bring on Mohammed, please? Hey, Tish. Do we have Mohammed on yet?
No. Can you just cover everything? I don't know if you'll be able to jump on, because it's
okay, I do apologize, guys. I'll just jump into where Mohammed would have came in and introduced himself, and basically show you guys what we were able to accomplish. Okay, just to move this forward. And I do apologize in advance, guys. Okay. So just to give you guys an example what a simple CPA offer looks like, it's something that has to be free, of course. So for instance, this is an offer in the Forex niche, penny stocks, and how it works is if you enter your email, you get free updates, alerts on stocks that goes up or down, and through that action of someone entering their email, you get paid for a lead. And leads go between, I don't know, I've seen between $1 to even $15 to even $30 just for a single lead. That's not a sale we're talking about. But primarily, how it works with these offers, there's three key players in the CPA industry. There's your advertisers, so they're the companies that actually promote that own these offers. The networks are where you would go to find an offer or a campaign to promote. And then there's your affiliates, which is you and I, where we're promoting these offers. Okay, so that's just a quick rundown of what a CPA offer looks like. We'll be working on. Some of the winning campaigns that we work with is in finances, in diet, and stuff like that we'll be focusing on. This is some screenshots that we've been able to generate some income with, to show you one campaign that we started with. As you can see, we've been scaling up pretty quickly here. So we started with obviously $150 a day. As it progressed, it went to about $1,000 right there, $800, and then it dropped for a little bit to $15 and went back to $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. As you can see, this is a campaign that's probably going to be running for another 90 days on autopilot, just because we've been able to test and proven the correct demographic that we're trying to target, and it just keeps running on its own. It's something I've never seen before, guys. You're not really doing any extra work besides setting up the campaign, testing it, making sure it's generating ROI, and just letting it run on autopilot. So that's just one example of what we've been able to achieve here. So how can this help you exactly? What can this do for you? Well, to me, anyways, it's an additional income stream. This proposition is not to take you away from your primary business. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you understand having multiple streams of income is the safest and the best way to go when it comes to having a long-term income. This is long-term and sustainable because there's so many companies out there that needs affiliates like you and I to promote and generate a lead for you. And one thing I forgot to touch base is how are they able to make money? Well, these Fortune 500 companies or these advertisers, they already did the math on how much is a lifetime value per lead that they get. So most likely not all the leads that we generate for them are going to become sales, but out of the so many leads that we do generate, they already know how many is going to convert, and they're able to make money on the back end. But that's not our problem. Our problem is just to get the leads in the front end, and we still get paid no matter what happens. In the CPA world, you can actually truly be in control of your income. It's not so up and down. It's just more so knowing what to do and keep rinse and repeat once you get a good campaign, and obviously working with the right people. It's unlimited scalability. You can scale a campaign from $100 a day to $1,000 a day to even $10,000 a day. It really depends on your budget. It's the quickest way I've seen to get anyone into profit with the least amount of skills or experience. You can run unlimited offers. Again, guys, that was just an example, one offer that we were running. If you had the team and the resources behind you, you could literally have 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 of these offers running in a single day, and you can see the power behind that. And there's no recruiting required again, as we're also used to doing in the BizOp/IM niche. Now, this is what we're going to do for you. Okay, this is my offer for you. We're going to give you done-for-you campaigns. So campaigns are already tested. Campaigns are being scaled. They already have proven to work. We're just going to give it to you. Okay? So there's no actual physical work on your part in figuring this all out. All you have to do is invest into our co-op, and we'll scale it up together. We'll do all that work for you. Majority of our campaigns, we're seeing about 150% returns in what we're putting in. So every dollar we put in, we're getting at least a minimum that we've seen so far, $1.50 back. Okay. Again, you get to learn from CPA experts, campaign Mo. So campaigns are already tested. Hey Mo, how you doing, buddy? Being scaled. They're already proven to work. We're just gonna give it to you. Okay. I think Mo just jumped on there. Is that you? Your partner.
Yeah, I'm here. Just give me one moment. I need to cut the other one.
To do.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to the
Sorry
call.
about that. I was having an issue coming on with the camera and so on, so it wasn't working for me.
No problem. So guys, I just want to introduce you guys again to Mo, my mentor. You know, it's a privilege to have him on. Again, he's been dominating the CPA niche in the last 7 years. He's underground. No one's rarely heard of him because of the fact that he just likes to make all his money behind closed doors, and he's a 7-figure earner. So please give it up to Mohammed.
Hey, thank you, Tony, for the nice introduction. I have a little echo coming from somewhere over there. I don't know which one it is. Hello? All right, we should be good now. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll just pick it up from here. Thank you, Tony, for covering for me while I wasn't able to get on. So yeah, mainly I'm just going to give you a little background about me, then we'll take it from there. I've been in the internet business since 2005. Mainly started doing different things on eBay and so on. From doing eBay, I was selling a lot of products. You know, I started off when I was 18, so selling different products online. I was mainly selling phones and so on. The only problem, I was making money, it was good, but the only problem with that was I was going to the post office so much that people that work at the post office knew me. When I came, I just had to go to the side, drop the boxes off, and go, because they know I went there 2 or 3 times a day. So that's when I went forward, and one day I ran into people that promote CPA offers, affiliate marketing. I'm like, exactly, what is this? So I started looking into it. But the thing that really won me over into sticking to it and making sure I just try my best to make the thing work was that now what I could do is I can still make as much money as I was making doing eBay, but I didn't have to ship anything. I didn't have to go to the post office or anything like that. So that did it for me. So as I started off, just started off running campaigns. First, let's go into exactly what CPA is. CPA is, all it is paid per action. That's all it is. Cost per action, basically. That's what it is. So every time someone takes an action, you get paid for it. Actions can be different. Some people will come to a site. It depends on the offer. Some of it, let's say for insurance, you will generate a lead for the insurance company. Someone has to come fill out a form. Once they fill out a form, they have to go through it and just put all the information. They have to put their name, email, phone number, their address, the type of car they have, what year is the car, and so on. That's one type of lead gen. Another type of lead gen is just like what Tony was showing you now, which is an offer we did pretty well on last month, which on that offer is just a stock company that is looking for people that are interested in buying penny stocks. So as you run that offer there, all they really need is the person's email address, and they will follow up with the person based on that. Tony, you still got the screen, or I have it now?
I still have the screen, so I'll pull it up really quick for you so you can.
Yeah, just pull that offer. Okay, so we wanted to show this as an example. We just went through it. This is what I was speaking of. This is an offer which is called Magnificent Stock, if you're ever interested in looking into it. So the company, they push penny stock offers. So all they want is an email of someone that is interested in penny stocks, and for each email, this offer depended. It started at $3 something, and it went up all the way to $4. So all the person needed to do was come to the page, fill out their email, press the join button. That's it. Every time someone did that, we got paid about $4, basically, for each person that actually submitted their email. So that's how this offer worked. There are different offers. Some offers, let's say, for example, let's use Netflix as an example, which they are part of CPA networks too, where Netflix will have an offer. They're looking for people that want to rent movies. So if somebody wants to rent a movie, they'll probably go into different site, maybe Fandango or so on. What you will do is you will run an ad on Fandango, and as you run the ad there, your goal is to get that person to click your ad of Netflix on Fandango and sign up for Netflix, which is a free trial. It's like $5 they have to put their card on. You may get paid maybe $10 to $15 from it. So that's an example of another offer there. So Tony, earlier you went over the results already, right? Example of what we did with this campaign here?
Yes, I went over the results, yeah.
Right. And as you went through it too, there are some days, like you will see the numbers are a little different. Some days we did well, some days were a little low. And starting off, the numbers were lower than, at the end of the month where we were. The reason for that is at the beginning, you don't want to just start spending thousands of dollars on a campaign if you don't know exactly what's going on. So starting off, we'll start the campaign off slow. We'll run a little traffic, see what works, what doesn't work. Let's say we pick this magnificent stock offer again. We take that, we run it on different sites where people are interested in penny stocks, investing, and so on, which is the target audience. So as we run it through there are some sites that will convert for us, some will not convert for us. Convert, all it means is that someone signed up, basically. That's what conversion means. So as the person signed up with us, that's what we got paid for. So starting off, we'll run it slow. As we run it slow, we'll take out the sites that didn't work. It all varies too. There are certain times of the day where offers work better than others. Like, let's say we'll run it from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. If we see that we're making most of our money between 2 and 4, then we're making most of our money again between 6 and 8. Then in the morning around 11 or 12 we make money. We'll cancel all the other times and just run the offers at that time. So these are the different things you have to deal with when you're doing CPA. Now when it comes to someone new coming to the industry and they don't know exactly how all of this works, you can lose a lot of money doing that. So that's why we kind of came in and created this program here to help a few people out. And first, starting off, maybe we'll do about 20 people, help them make some money in this industry, and probably teach them going forward too how they can actually profit doing this, because there's a lot of people out there that attempt it and they lose a lot of money in the process, basically. So Tony, if you want, you can go ahead and pick it back up, and then I'll pick back up in a little bit and show some more stuff.
Awesome, thanks Mo, appreciate that. So I hope you guys are really excited about that, because obviously, I am. I'm so happy to have the opportunity to be working with Mo and creating this program for you guys. Again, our offer to you guys, we're going to be doing this all for you. So if you're brand new, you're a little skeptical, a little bit worried about whether you can actually do this, there's actually no work involved for you to do. You're just investing into a co-op. We give you 150% return on our work, and we'll teach you how to start making the same income as we have been able to achieve in the short little time that we've been able to do this together while you are part of the membership. That's all that you have to worry about. Okay, so we are only going to be taking 20 people. Okay, the reason being, this offer is not meant to become another hyped up biz up program. I don't want this to be like that. I'm almost sick and tired of seeing all these hyped up programs that you see online today. So we're really just starting small, just to show you guys that this works. So we're going to work with 20 selected individuals, get them profitable. Once they're profitable, we'll use them as our testimonials. As a special bonus, if you do get accepted to be a part of our company, I'm going to give you guys over $3,000 worth of bonuses, completely free of charge. The first is a report on the 20 internet mistakes, internet marketing mistakes to avoid. Now, I wish I had these 20 tips before I started online, because it would have saved me a lot of money, a lot of time. There's also a 50 ways to make money online course. So there's lots of different ways, guys, to make money online. There's not just selling and recruiting. 57 free traffic sources. If you guys into free stuff. Infinite Sales Report, how to make infinite sales, basically crushing any company that you wish. Social Media Superstar course. So if you're looking to dominate Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, you name it, that's the course you want. And 72 powerful ways to raise cash fast for those that just need to make that extra, $1,000 to even $500, I don't know, for your next month's rent, to to fund your next program or business venture. There's 72 different ways of doing it without having to beg, cheat, lie, or steal. Okay. And last but least, you get full access to me and Mo, which will be teaching you everything you need to know about CPA. And in this case, if you have any questions about promoting BizOps, I'm available to help you there as well. Originally, I was going to charge about $19.97 for the first month for this program, and then $9.97 a month after that. But as a special one-time offer for those who actually took their time to be here, and I do appreciate you. I really do for you taking your time all your day to be here. You get a 50% discount. I'm gonna give it to you for $9.97 for the first month, and then $4.97 a month after that. Now, some important things to know, just to clarify. Investing into our co-op is up to you and is at your own budget. So there's no there's no minimum that you can invest. You can invest $1,000, $500, whatever your budget is, to start seeing a return on your investment. Our campaigns right now are seeing between 150% return and more. So if we are able to generate more out of a campaign or scale it up really quickly, we'll obviously pay you more. The first 20 people will get the freedom of us doing all the work for you while you collect your ROI at the end of 45 days. So how do you apply? I'm obviously very interested and very curious. How do you get started? Well, this is not for everybody. Okay, so before you apply, I just want to let you know this is not for the person that is struggling. Okay, where you only have your $2,000 left in your bank account and that's all your money saved up for the last 5-6 years. If you're really struggling and you don't have money to do this program, please do not apply because this is not for you. But if you are in a pretty decent spot where you can afford to invest at least a minimum $2,000 to $3,000 or even more, then this is for you. Coming from a business standpoint, so if you're that person and if you really want to take your business to the next level or you want to add an additional income stream, this is it. So go to www.cpabeast.com/apply. Other than that, guys, that's how you get started with us. I want to take some questions now. If you guys have any questions for us, and we'll close it out. All right, any questions, guys?
Yeah, I'm available for about 10 minutes for questions, no problem.
Tish, you still there?
I'm right here for you, gentlemen.
All right, doesn't look like we have any questions. Do you see any questions? I don't see anything in the chat box.
Can you please, how do you work?
Tony, remember they take at least 40 seconds to arrive.
Oh, there's a delay. Okay, I didn't know that.
It's about 40 seconds.
40 seconds? Okay. Well, while we wait for the questions to come in, I hope you guys are still pumped as much as I am. Like the number one biggest problem about online marketing that I've seen so far is duplication. Not a lot of people are able to duplicate what their leaders are teaching them. A lot of times you're left in the dark and left all by yourself to kind of figure it out on your own. And that's why I created this program, guys. Like, this is a complete done-for-you program. You don't have to figure out anything out. You're basically hiring experts like myself and Mo to work for you in the beginning, so you can start getting results. And once even if you make $500, in your first month, it's not a whole lot, but you can take that $500 results and start marketing it through the different methods that I'll teach you, and you can turn that 500 to even 10,000 within the next month very, very easily. But the hardest part is getting that result, and that's what we're here for. We're going to get you the results. We're going to work for you and work hard for you, and we'll make sure that the first 20 get the benefits of that. So yeah, so please do apply if you're serious about this. Don't apply if you're hurting to pay your next month's rent, okay? Because this is not for you.
Yeah, and Tony, I see a question that just from Rodney. He's asking, how long is a campaign? Okay, a campaign can be different. Campaign can be long or it can be short. It all depends on the advertiser, because we start running a campaign, for example. We can start a campaign today, start running it. Everything is going well for us, but for the advertiser, maybe they hit the cap of the amount of people they wanted to get in, the amount of leads. Let's say their goal was 10,000. They reached 10,000. They can come pull the campaign out. Once they do that, that campaign is done. We got to focus on something else. Make sure, as you see the campaign we ran, we did it slowly. We tested it out. We figured it out. We scaled it up to where we started doing $1,000 a day on that campaign. That's the thing with the campaigns. There's so much we can control when it comes to running the traffic, getting it there to the cap that the advertiser allows us to run. Once we hit a cap or the advertiser pulls out, we got to go somewhere else. That's why we try to run a few campaigns at a time. But the way I run campaigns, I don't do 105 or so many campaigns going on. We like to focus on a campaign, find a way to maximize how much we make out of it. Let's say if a click was costing us $1, our focus will be to get that cost per click down to maybe 50 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, and maximize what we make, rather than just keep spending more money and we getting maybe a 25% return or whatever. If we can maximize to getting 50%, 75, 100%, and it all varies. It depends on the campaign. Some campaigns do well, we can scale up. Some campaigns will be slower. Like Tony said, if you're struggling, you need the money, because this is the thing. Whenever you're doing something, this is not only working with us. If you're doing anything, you should only put money in it that you don't need. Don't put your rent money in it or your insurance bill for next month. Don't do that. We're looking for people that are already comfortable, ready to put their money to work for them, and that's what we're here to do. Like that, there's no stress for no one, and we make sure we got everything going properly.
Awesome. Any other question, guys, while we're on?
Yeah, I see. That's the last one that came in.
Tony,
Yes.
I see a lot of questions there. Can you guys see them? Is the 997 and the 497 money for the co-op?
No, that's strictly to remain as a member. So the 997 is for the first month, and then 497 is every month after that. That fee is simply to hire us to do everything for you. So on top of that, you're responsible to fund the campaigns with us in our co-op with the other 20 members. So whatever you want to invest aside from the monthly fee is completely up to you. And then in return, we'll take that funds and turn into 150% return. Hope to answer your question.
The next question which I see is so 997 is to be a part of the program, and then you need to invest 2,000. Hello?
Yes, if you want to invest. Yes, if you want to invest 2,000, then that's completely up to you.
What is the minimum a person can invest?
The minimum is completely on your budget. So if you feel like you can only invest like 1,000 a month, then you'll be getting about $1,500 a month back every month.
Then I said, so this works like a co-op and nothing to do with us?
Yeah, so at first we're going to focus on strictly generating a ROI for those first 20 members. In the meantime, we'll be creating a back office for coaching and training on how to actually do it yourself if you wish. But if you want to remain just in the co-op and reap the rewards of us doing the work for you, that's why we have the membership fees. But yes, it's just a co-op for now.
So are you guys doing 150% returns, or does it vary?
It does vary. When it comes to that, it does vary. Just like I stated before, we run campaigns. Sometimes we run it. Let's say we could run a campaign. We do 150%. The advertiser pulls out. We got to start going to a different campaign where sometimes it will take a few days to finish testing and we get back up. So this is not an investment with 100% returns or guaranteed nothing. No, this is straight up business where we run the campaigns, we share profits. That's it.
So is it correct to say that you do all the work for people?
Yes, that is 100% true. We do all the work for them. But then later on, we'll be introducing stuff where we give them campaigns. If they want to run it themselves, they are more than welcome to do that.
So the next question is, so for how long do you do the marketing every single month?
I don't understand the question.
How long do you do the marketing? Is it every single month or is it 45 days? How long?
The payout, we're trying to get it to maybe about every 30 days or so.
Then there's a question which I can answer myself. Is this RMM or is this an addition of what you... This has got nothing to do with Real Marketing Masters. Tony was one of our first affiliates, and you take care of those who take care of you. As one of our super affiliates, one of the things which I'm doing, any of our super affiliates, if they come up with something which I know is worth it, there's no reason not to share with some of our members. And this is something my very first company, I built it with Mohammed. So I've got a very, very long standing relationship with him, someone I trust dearly. Then Tony, I trust dearly, so it just made sense. Okay, Brian said 1,000 per month invested with 125 return only breaks even because we pay $497 a month to be a member.
Absolutely. So the math is correct. If you come in at $1,000 for the co-op, you get $1,500 a month back. So that covers you for the next month. So if you really think about it, it'd be best if you start at $2,000 or more. But again, if you want to just come in at $1,000 to see if it even works, that's completely up to you too. Like I said in the beginning, this is not a cheap program. This is not for everybody. So if you're gonna come in and you really have $1,000 left in your bank account, don't come in. This is not for everybody.
Yep, and guys, I think you can handle the rest of the questions. I just have an appointment here at 8, so I have to run now. But thank everyone for attending the webinar. And if you have any more questions, if Tony can answer it, we can probably email it out to you guys or something.
Thanks, Ma. I really do appreciate your time.
Thank you. No problem. Thank you, Tish.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, Tony, I've got a question for you here. So what will happen when you guys get your first 20 people? Will others still be allowed to join?
No. So what we want to focus on is those 20 people. I'm really serious about that. I'm not here just to get 20 people in and then get another 20 and then forget the first 20. My goal is to help those 20 people get into profit. once and only once that's done, we'll open up a affiliate program where those 20 people are able to start recruiting and start making additional income aside from the co-op and the campaigns that we'll be running. So we'll be adding more stuff to it, so yes. But for now, it's only 20 people.
Okay, I don't see any other questions here. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here, and I'd like to thank Tony for extending the invitation to some of our members. I know they'll benefit immensely from your experience, and what you guys are doing is something which is really incredible, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to see the growth and the lives being changed by what you're doing. I'm really proud, really proud. So thank you very much for that.
And I do appreciate you too, Tish. Thank you so much. Thanks for everything. Thanks for having me on this webinar.
It's a pleasure. Okay, guys, that's an hour gone, and I'm really excited that everyone's still here. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Get those applications in. This is something which you cannot miss out on. This. Get those applications in. It's www.cpabeast.com/apply. Do it right now. Be the first to do it. Remember, it's a first come, first serve basis, right, Tony?
Say that again?
Is it a first come, first serve basis, or do you qualify people?
Yeah, we're going to be doing interviews with applications. It's not first time first. Well, it is and it's not. If I feel that you're a good fit, then we'll take you on. But if you're not, then I won't reply. So you have to apply, and I'll take a look at your application. Again, this is not for everybody, guys. So.
Okay, thank you very much, Tony, for being here. I think it's time to go and sleep. I see a lot of excited members. So thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Bye for now.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.